You have one. Yeah. Now, basically, it's a good news that actually this offshore wind is now one of the cheapest form of energy. Do you know the cost of nuclear power, nuclear energy? Around what's the cost for? So if you buy energy like to heating, cooling, etc., how much do you pay? Around roughly in UK. I mean, what's the roughly price? Wholesale energy price.
50 something pounds per kilowatt.
Yeah. So it's around £50 is the wholesale price. So per megawatt hour. Yeah, around that. Nuclear power plant. If you see this in the news a few years back, Hinkley power plant. They are building this Hinkley power plant, Hinkley Point C. There, the government agreed a price of £92.50. £92.50 with EDF energy. That's called CFD, contract for difference. So what it means that when the wholesale price is £50, the government will pay £42.50 to the company. When the wholesale price goes to say 102, the company will pay back £100 to the government. Right? So that's called a strike price. The price what is strike with the government to produce energy, and always energy is subsidized. Nuclear, the offshore wind, if you see the last round was auctioned just 2 weeks back, you know the price. Many years ago, 3-4 years ago, the offshore wind was priced at 130. Offshore wind was around 130 3 years ago. Now it is £57.50. So 2 weeks back, there was an auction, and the big large scale wind farm, Dong Energy. I think they changed the name now. Ørsted. They renamed it yesterday. Dong was called Denmark Oil and Natural Gas, DONG, and they changed it to a name called Ørsted, ORSTED. So they will be building wind farms, and they will supply energy at £57.50. So currently, it's a big thing now. And not only that, many countries are now developing offshore wind, because any country having island, there is a lot of, offshore area where you can build your large-scale farm. These days, you can get a 10 megawatt turbine. One turbine that can produce 10 megawatt power. That means you can easily replace a nuclear power plant by 25 of those turbines. Think about a nuclear power plant, big thing, massive area, lot of things. You can really produce the same power by having 25 10 megawatt turbines. So it's becoming quite attractive as well. If you saw the news that there were some floating wind farm. So they just built the first floating wind farm called High Wind in Scotland.
Yeah, that was
Peterhead.
by Statoil.
Yes, it's
They
right.
own that.
Yeah. So it's a new area, new topic, and it is still we are developing all these technologies. I think it's a nice area to work as well. So what I will do now, I will start on the overall wind farm, and what is already there, the note what I will give is available in chapter 12. If you open that thing, they are effectively from 12 and 13 are 2 chapters, because there is no textbook yet on this topic. Engineers are developing all these new technologies. There is not much thing there, and some companies have got the monopoly of designing wind farms because they have built a technology over the years. So these 2 chapters will basically cover what I will say in this part of the book. Now, just to give you a brief idea. Now, offshore wind is now a feasible and a viable source of energy. 10 years ago, when I started my own research in the area, it was a symbol of green, you are very cool, you are carrying sort of wind turbine t-shirts, so people think you are you are very, but now it has changed. If you, a few months back, Denmark produced 120% of the energy demand from offshore wind. So they are fully they produce all the energy what they need, plus 20% more, which they exported to Sweden and Norway. Here in UK, I think 2 years back, there was a fire in Didcot Power Plant near Oxfordshire. And at the same time, there was two nuclear reactor down due to boiler crack. And at that time, the wind was producing 34% of the energy requirement. So currently, offshore wind is, people have got faith in that particular technology. They think it's good, it is doable, achievable. Foundations were expensive, they're still expensive. Around 30% of the cost of the whole project goes on the foundation, right? Because there's so much uncertainty. Offshore time, putting it in a nice way, no more. So therefore, if you want to get the cost even more down from 57, one other thing is to look into how do we do the foundations. Because turbine is turbine, so it's the same everywhere. Foundation will change from place to place. Because if you go to a Chinese offshore, there are different soil profile compared to North Sea or Irish Sea or any other place. And everywhere there's a different wind profile, different wave profile, means wave height, wave frequency, etc. So the foundation has to be catered for that. It's the same turbine anyway. What's happened over the years, the offshore wind turbine were actually designed based on oil and gas platform design. Because since 1960s, we have been getting oil and gas from the sea, deep ocean. And there are many offshore oil and gas platforms there. There are many platforms, like fixed platforms, floating platforms, FPSs, etc. So when we started this offshore wind, they thought actually it is fine that we do so many structures offshore, same thing. We simply borrow and do the same thing. That's the approach being used. This is not good enough because there are different type of structure, which will come in a minute. And so what we need is to look from the point of view from what these structures are, and then do the design in that particular way. So I will cover what is the difference between an oil and gas structure and a wind turbine structure. Now, what I will also tell you is that there are 3 geologists, and we need certain amount of mechanics, right? So when you are not following, let me know. I'll try to explain that. I'll try to use physics knowledge to bridge that gap. Okay. So what I will do is that the coursework will be about. So what I will just do is give you a typical offshore site, give you realistic data, realistic ground profile, so make you do a typical design. So that will help you to go through all the steps, the whole process. Okay. So there are no textbooks. WTG stands for wind turbine generator structure. WTG is wind turbine generator. It's very different from oil and gas structure. And what we will do, we will try to cover these main things. That means, how does a wind turbine structure look like? How does a wind farm look like? So how does a wind farm look like? The wind farm is the total amount of power you generate from particular wind farm. Right? So typically, these days they do 1.2 gigawatts. So one wind farm can now produce 1.2 gigawatts. So they are making it big. Because once you go offshore, you've got to lay the offshore cables, they're expensive. So once you do that, you might as well make a big one, right? What I also cover is the loads. To do any design, first thing is to know what the loads are. So what does the foundation do? Foundation effectively transfers all the loads to the ground, to the soil. Because at the end of the day, all the load is taken back by the soil. So foundation, what it does, it acts just to transfer that load to the soil, right? So what you need is the loads, and then what are the design considerations? What you must consider for design? Because if you do a design, what you do, you inevitably carry out some calculations to check some certain mechanisms, right? So what are those mechanisms? What you must consider? Now, to do the design, you would need some parameters, soil parameters, right? What numbers you would plug in for strength, stiffness, etc. Therefore, what sort of soil testing you would need? Because you will be putting these wind farms in water depths of say 30 meters, 40 meters, 50 meters. So how do you know what the ground profile is? Right? What sort of tests you must do? What you will prescribe to the contractor to do these sort of tests, right? And then there are the procedures to calculate. Now, what I will do, they're quite complicated calculations. There are some softwares which can do it, like GH Bladed, very expensive, 40,000 pounds costs. Okay. Now, what I will do, I have some Excel spreadsheets which I use. I will give you those, which can be used to carry calculations. And believe me or not, they are being used by Atkins, Scottish Power. I showed you email this morning asking me, can you give me your spreadsheet? I get your paper and how to do. Also Siemens as well. So it's fine. Because what those softwares do, they do time domain analysis, time domain. So they will fit the time domain wind profile for 10 minutes, etc. So what they will get, they will time series. What my method can do is give you the maximum. When you do a design, whatever the maximum is, right? So it's a fairly simplistic way. So, but it gives you the overall view of the whole process, right? So this is what I will cover in this one. So I will cover 3 topics. As you know, it's a quite crowded module and different things. I would cover 3 things: nuclear power plant, foundation, wind turbine, and oil and gas. But I would focus a bit on this, given the current flavor of the month. If you think that people are more, that there's a lot of skill shortage in this area, actually, because everybody wants to expand, because there is a lot of investment in the area, but not much, skills available, right? So I would focus on there, and I will cover the other 2 topics, but in less more detail, right?
What's the sort of the percentage invested in site investigation when you build in terms of budget?
Well, in terms of investigation, if you talk to Fugro, they would typically charge 5 million, 5 to 6 million.
Yeah, because I work for them, and it used to be like 10% of the budget, at the beginning. But that's depending on the project, they'll come down, and then you have to get parameters from field tests, and then increases the.
Yeah. So what happened? Though the companies like Fugro, all this Guardline, they used to have a big margin. If you work for oil and gas companies like BP, Shell, Statoil, they will not bother about how much you are asking for them to send a vessel and do many tests, because there's a big margin there. So you can charge whatever you like. The oil prices are fine, but offshore wind is not that. There's a tight margin. They are tight optimizing. So there they work a very low margin. So typically, I think 4 to 5 million is maximum they can charge to do a full study to do things. Because to do a detailed design, you would need to know the ground profile. What I will show, a wind farm can extract up to 10 kilometers by 2 kilometers or 10 kilometers by 5 kilometers, big area of the sea. As opposed to oil and gas, where you have one location you do it nicely, but here is a big location, big area. So that they work a very small margin. So it's not that, not the thing is yet, how much is the percentage?
Just, I recently worked on a wind farm out of Belgium.
Okay.
And
The Belgium.
No,
Parkway.
it's in the like site investigation stage. And I think they're looking at installing 20-something turbines, and they're doing, I think it's up to 4 boreholes.
4 boreholes.
Yeah.
Is it jacket?
No, I think it's
Monopile.
monopile.
Okay. So they're doing only four.
It hasn't been decided yet. This is in the very early stages, but I suppose they will use information from the soil conditions to decide what foundation to use. But